Hey everybody!
Hello guys!
MaJeliv here, we're the Vasquez family, and in today's episode, we're going to be watching the 4th episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We haven't seen anything online, but what we have heard is that this episode is nuts.
Goes whack.
A lot's going down.
Yep.
Speaks some truth about our realities in today's society.
So yeah, the THR
that's
report.
the most we've heard.
That's all I saw a headline about, and I shared it with them.
Yeah.
Something about the tragedy or the tragic mistakes of America or something like that.
Right.
So that's all we know.
Yeah, we'll see.
We don't want to wait too long. We want to jump right in. But with that, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Hope you enjoy our reaction. Yes. And let's jump in.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe. And help us get to 100K. We are so close.
10K, guys. 10K.
Your support would mean so much. So thank you. Let's jump in. Here we go.
Episode 4. Episode 4.
The
whole world is watching. I'm here for
Zemo. Yes.
I did see that actress also played a warrior woman in Wonder Woman. An Amazonian woman, yeah.
Amazonian? Yep. That's so cool.
Isn't that amazing?
She's part of...
You know what that tells me in real life? Don't mess with that woman. Yep.
Oh.
Wakanda.
Oh, that music.
Yeah,
so
man.
strange now. 6 years ago.
Oh.
He's going back in time. Oh, and
She's gonna activate him.
It's not gonna work. That's it. Change.
Dude, he's changed so much.
Yeah, man. He's gone through so much.
Dude, he's so bad.
You're free.
Imagine being controlled by those words like that.
You're free.
It's so beautiful, man.
Man, he's had some of the best scenes.
He's so good, man. He's so good.
Wow.
It's bad news for Zemo's impression. They promised him he'd be free. Fashion once again.
I have the will to complete this mission. Do the two of you? The desire to become a superhuman cannot be separated from supremacist ideals. Anyone with that serum is inherently on that path. But there has never been another Steve Rogers, has there?
Oh, man.
Dude, Zemo drops truth, man.
Oh, man. I don't know where this is going. Oh, those guys. See how looking back?
Hey, kid.
Directing, bro.
Weird.
Hey, wait.
Wait, Sam, you are getting locked in there.
Take it easy. Don't engage him. He's just gonna extort you into that stupid head-tilt thing.
Don't apologize.
Just find Karli.
No.
She seems very suspicious.
Sus? Yeah, Sharon. Eesh.
Secret tunnel.
What are you doing?
Secret. Oh.
Serum.
Secret serum.
Anything that shield should be destroyed.
She sounds just like Falcon.
Yeah.
Hold on, stop. Okay, I think we're way past reasoning with her. Unless you forgot the fact that she blew up a building with people still in it.
Yeah. Wait, John. If you can talk her down, it might be worth a try.
His
And
obsession.
John Walker he's got a loose screw. Something's just not right there.
I think John's been through a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
John's been through a lot.
Hey, you got 10 minutes.
Really?
And we're doing things my way.
Impressive.
Probably has trauma. A lot of it. John Walker.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. Come on. Come on,
He's
John.
gonna
Stop
ruin
it.
everything.
Just stay right there, dude.
No. This is a bad idea.
I got you in 10 minutes, John, just sit tight.
Don't do that.
They're not innocent. They're roadblocks in my journey and I'll kill them again if I had to.
Wow.
No. I didn't mean it like that. You tricked me into sounding like...
Like what? Karli Morgenthau, you're under arrest. Oh,
You wanna
what
see
is
this?
Of course, John had to do that. John Walker was so aggro, dude.
Destroying it.
That's what he wanted. And there's one more. Look at him.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me.
Something's not right about Walker.
You don't say.
Well, I know crazy when I see one.
All right, that's it. Let's go. I'm now ordering you to turn him over. Well, let's put down the pointy sticks, and we can talk this through, huh?
Hey, John, take it easy.
Okay, I think we got off on the wrong foot.
Jeez, man. They're doing it to themselves.
I'm not worried about this guy.
Morning, super soldier. We both know that the things that we had to do in Afghanistan to be awarded those medals felt a long way from being right.
God, imagine how many lives could have saved that day if we had that, sir.
I know.
Like she's checking.
New cab is moving. Looks like it's found them. Maybe they found him.
It's Walker.
Interrupting everything.
Ugh. I have no idea where this is going.
Like,
Pause it, pause it.
Jeez.
oh my god.
He's got a super soldiers.
Come on, John.
It must be terrifying though,
Yeah,
man.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
it is.
You can't like
I mean, that's
fight
his
up
best
to
friend.
that.
That's his best friend.
Best friend. He also doesn't. He can't like.
God.
He has nowhere to fight, so like I can empathize too. Like
Oh my gosh. Oh, he totally took this one.
Yep.
What'd you do?
They've got Lamar.
Took it.
What's with all the knives?
they literally have just like.
Whoa.
Oh, he's good with knives though. Remember in Winter Soldier?
Yeah. Yo. Dude, he's human.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have a
The man,
serum.
he doesn't need it.
I know.
You're welcome.
Oh no. Oh no, Walker's gonna snap right now.
No.
Lamar.
And I wish he never did that. You guys are all dead. You guys are all dead.
In public too.
Oh my god.
That's what you wanted, right, Karli?
Way to go, Karli.
Yeah, have fun with that. Oh, screw you, Karli.
It's not his fault that he was put in this position. It's not.
It's not.
It's America that decided you can't
This was
Destroyed.
I'm shaking. This
Yeah, Marvel just did that, dude. That's oh man.
Are there any end credits?
There's some
I don't think so.
deep and raw, painful reality to all of this. Yeah, this is a superhero Marvel show, sure, but this is exactly a wonderful parallel and allegory to the powers that be that manipulate these men, these soldiers. You know, now how does John Walker walk away from this? I don't know. I mean, at least Bucky was like this. He was a dead soldier that was dead for how many decades, right? And he comes back in this like veil of this disguise, but I mean, he is like in the center of attention. It's tragically written, because in the one scene he's signing autographs, and now this is what the world sees. And there's no justification for it. You know, I am destroyed right now.
Man.
Yeah. There's so much to process that
But
hard for me to find words right now.
What's awful too is that Karli proved to him that he was right about her. Like it's so frustrating because no one person is at fault or is the victim. Like I'm so mad at Karli too, man. Like I mean,
but
it's
she
just
just
great writing.
that was one of her friends.
Right, but she did not have to kill Hoskins. It was it was up to them to stay there. They did not have to stay there. It's her pride, and it's her feeling of it's so much pride, and I love it because it's such a great depiction as to the way the world is. Like in the same way that they gave John Walker 3 medals of honor, they gave him this suit, and
it's also a need for power because Karli is also being followed and threatened. So she's also against the wall. Someone's following her to get the serum.
Right. I mean, it's more empathy. I mean,
someone else wants the power. It's all a battle of power.
It's power, right?
And it's the power that she injected in herself that has affected her. I mean, I hate to say this, but I agree with Zemo. Though that super serum, and they said it. I forgot the doctor's name in Captain America, the very first Captain America.
Yeah, the one that Stanley Tucci played. Yeah.
Yeah, that doctor told Steve this serum is only going to magnify. Right. It's going to enhance the character within.
Yes.
And when
it's
Steve Rogers,
the monsters in people.
Right. If Steve Rogers covered a grenade with his whole body, that's a clear indication that he can handle the serum. The John Walkers, the Karli,
shows the broken people.
No, absolutely not.
They're instability really, because I have faith that John Walker is a good person, but he's been through so much, and in the same way that so many of these veterans come back from being in the army and they have to go through so much and they're expected to just go into their regular lives again like they went through nothing, is a lie. Like you can't do that to a human being when you just told them to go do this, do these like just unimaginable situations. Yeah. And that's what John Walker is. That's what he stands for. And when you put him in the front of America, of the world, there's so much pressure there.
Yeah.
And also,
do you think that's what Karli at the end wanted?
No, I feel like she realized it too late.
That's what that face was at the end.
Yeah, she's like, I killed him. That's not what I wanted. She probably wanted to knock him out, immobilize him, get him out of the way.
Nobody's as special as you.
Right. She completely misfired.
It gave us a glimpse back into, I mean, Zemo's back, so the events of Civil War is also back, and the reality that most people aren't with these superpowers. They just forgot. They forgot.
And that's
well,
why
it shows too like the brokenness of humanity. How like the the imperfections we have of like this pride or having this certain like the human condition, and it shows how not human Steve Rogers was, which is what made him so like that's what made him Captain America. Like there's a reason why he was chosen to be tested for the super serum, because like you said, it enhances a person's character.
And I mean,
so
like
this
any
is
human,
enhancing like a person like John Walker, who's obviously has gone through a lot through war, and then Karli, who has also gone through a lot. Like, it's showing how, broken people and the serum just don't go together.
And you have to understand that, it's tough because, like you're saying, Jem, to kind of go along with what you're saying, Steve Rogers, like any other human, was flawed as well. But from the beginning, he took the serum not for himself, and John Walker's intentions may be as good as they are, but the actions and his execution of doing the serum so that he stands a better chance. It's very for himself driven. So it's.
I mean, you have to give props to Zemo.
Zemo.
Because he had the availability of taking the serum and
Yes.
he didn't. He thankfully destroyed a lot of them. I mean, unfortunately not, he missed one. But can you imagine that in other people's hands? Like, and the fact that he didn't take it for himself.
Yeah.
I don't know, has me kind of rooting for him in a way.
Zemo's onto something.
It's weird. It's weird to say
he's like
that.
the anti-hero kind of thing because, he did so many bad things.
So good.
He did so many bad things in Civil War, but when you look at his motives and why he did what he did, and it's
what he did was not right.
It's understandable.
It's understandable.
I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying, as a human being, as a character, it's like you said, that it's just so well
It's
written.
so powerful that Marvel, a cinematic universe of superheroes, has taken an iconic superhero symbol and turned it into this massive question mark about who are we rooting for? Why do we root for them? What do they really signify? Why isn't it Sam that we're rooting for, a black American man? Why wasn't it Isaiah that we were rooting for, a black superhero that was never spoken about?
Yeah.
That's what's really the big question mark is that. Instead, we're rooting for a white guy who's completely unstable because of the system he was put into, has now taken a life for a life. Sure, it was a black man, his best friend, but he took a life for a life, eye for an eye. Many people will say, yeah, he deserved it. Well, those kind of people don't deserve the serum either. I just simply feel like the writing of this is genius. For Marvel to do this,
because we feel so we don't know what to feel.
This is what it's about. It's just fan-freaking-tastic. Because it takes this conversation into a deeper level, into the human condition, and it removes all of this facade of superhero, and it goes down to the character of a person, not the color of their skin, none of that.
So we're gonna miss you, Battlestar. Rest in peace, man.
You did great, Hoskins.
You were incredible.
You were great. You kept John grounded and
as much as possible, man. Yeah.
And it shows
episode.
true colors and in terms of character, the true colors of character, and it enhances it, and it shows sometimes the bad side of things. So we always, on our outros, if you guys haven't been with us before, we always say spread your light, and it's the light that's within you, and you guys can light up your world with the creativity and the passion that you've been given, and that's what's important. You don't need a super serum, or you don't need a pedestal. Just spread happiness to whoever you see, whoever you meet, even if it's just a wave high. Just it's happiness that we need to spread, and this is a very dark and truthful episode. And sometimes it's hard to walk away with this without feeling a hole in your heart, but that's good.
What I'm loving about this
is really good. So
what I'm loving about this is they are proving to, to Hollywood and to the world that they can tell really real stories. That they can
powerful stories.
This is what, and I don't want to compare, but truly, what Marvel's done so well compared to other superhero movies is that they've held on to the human condition and what it means to be human, and how these grand superheroes that we put up on pedestals are at the end of the day just human, and I really do love the way they've used Zemo in the show, kind of like Mom was saying. There was a moment I think where we felt like, oh crap, Zemo, the moment where we hoped he wasn't what I don't know, it completely went away, but it makes sense. It makes sense that he wouldn't take it because he's been fighting for it for so long.
He has a certain wisdom to him. He knows the weakness of humanity.
Right, no matter how harsh his actions have been in the past and how wrong they have been.
Yeah.
This is the climax episode. Episode 4 is the climax
And there's
episode.
still a lot of questions to be answered. The agent,
Sharon, former agent.
Yeah.
Power broker.
She's got connections
up to something.
there.
Yeah.
For sure.
So we don't know who the master is yet.
But this is a very real climax that is just.
I think John Walker at this point is like, I'm done. I can't do it. Clearly, he's gonna probably get demoted. He's probably, I mean, you know, America's gonna probably get it apart. But
yeah, but now
he
has
himself
the serum, so
has to. Right, but I mean, in the comics, he becomes U.S. agent. So I do feel there is a future for John Walker. I think we are going to explore his story more, which I am fascinated to see because I am loving Wyatt Russell's portrayal of this guy,
he's
man.
doing
Fantastic.
Incredible.
Fantastic.
Well, if there's hope for Bucky, who was brainwashed and manipulated, there's hope for him too. So
and killed lots of people.
Right, and again, it's like, what's so eye-opening and about John Walker is his situation isn't anything new. Like that's what this show is bringing awareness of, is the thing he did in front of everybody is things that so many soldiers, people in the army have to do.
Again and again.
Again and again. And it's like, it's real life. It's things that, you know, so I don't know, it just brings up a lot of real topics. So like, you know, like props to the writers, the director, like everyone on the creative team. It's just the actors do the part of portraying what's been written and what's done, but oh man, it's fantastic.
You know, right now the scene that's standing out for me is that scene with Zemo and Sam when Zemo's got that towel around there because he has that headache from the shield going straight to the head.
Yeah.
And Sam tells him blood is not a necessary means. You don't have to get violent. It's not necessary. Sam is the only one that lives by that right now. Everybody else, including the Wakanda warriors, right? That's exactly why Steve picked him. But strangely, Sam was in his right to say no. It's just a strange world that they're in. All of, you know, the people from the blip are back, and it's the world is weird. America is weird. It's just it wasn't the right time. So it's I can't help but worry that Sam's gonna feel at fault that John's going through this.
It's like obviously what he did wasn't right. Of course not at all. But do you blame him? Like the situation that they put him in.
Anger.
Like
is it really his fault?
It just leaves you so twisted.
It's like putting a dog in front of a piece of raw fresh meat and telling it not to eat it, or leaving the house and expecting it not to eat the piece of meat you've laid in front of it. It's like John is such a vulnerable and someone who's trying to heal from what he went through.
That's his best friend, his brother.
Right, man.
Brother in arms. Probably the last brother he had left.
So it's, oh man.
They also question why the need for America to replace Captain America with a new one.
Security.
Like,
it's propaganda.
Yeah,
it's
propaganda.
It's stupid.
I don't think there was a need for that.
Well, that's why you have to understand, and this is something I saw on Instagram, kind of a comparison, is on the shoulder of John Walker's suit is America's flag, but on Steve Rogers it was the Avengers symbol. How Steve, from the beginning, like you said, Josh, and when we watched the first couple episodes, was that it was propaganda at first, and it wasn't until like, no, let me get on the actual field, let me do it, and he kind of made his own stand. If you
put himself in the ice,
he didn't last with the government for long. Like after a bit, he became rogue.
Yeah.
He went on the run with Sam. So Steve Rogers stood for what he believed in, and he wasn't with the government.
No, the government was completely against him.
So now that they found a chance that Steve's gone, they realized, oh yeah, we can grab our propaganda back. So it's
so this is something we're gonna be talking about for days.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
We can't wait. Yeah, these next two, I feel like 5 is gonna be a lot of emotional build up and like going through all that we just saw, and then 6 is gonna be like.
I genuinely have no clue how this is gonna end.
But we'll see.
We'll see.
So I expected this show to be good, but not this good. This is to me right now the rawness and the realness of this is better than anything I've seen, Marvel-wise. I mean, obviously it's all been a build-up, and everything we've watched has led to this amazing kind of writing, but it just when we can see the human layers But when we see human condition as broken as it can be, we can also see the human condition as wonderful as it could be.
Yeah.
And we can reflect humanity on itself. Hopefully there's some improvement that comes from it. And Marvel's doing it. I love it. It's just wonderful work.
So
I mean, we can go on and on, guys. So
yeah, we want to hear your thoughts in the
definitely
comments.
tell us
We want to hear your opinions, what you noticed.
I've been yawning. I'm
What
tired.
things about, yes, it is late here, but we want to hear your thoughts about the episode, what you thought, how you reacted to the different moments. There were so many moments here. What you expect to happen next. Things about, John Walker that we should know about. You guys have already told us a lot, but what you think we're going to see next. Like I said, there's so much building here, and oh man, so impressive. So impressive. And now we wait for another week. So thank you so much for joining us today. If you guys want to help support us even more, like we said before, you guys can help us by hitting that subscribe button and clicking the notification bell to get notifications for videos that are coming from us. And if you want to support us even more, we have a Patreon that you guys can check out with the link below in the description or with this card above.
If it works.
If it works.
The card's looking weird.
We'll see.
But the Patreon, you guys can get exclusive commentary, reactions, and reviews. But more than anything, you guys just help support us monthly so that we can do this more often for you guys. Because we love doing this. We love connecting with you guys and sharing what we watch and what we love to indulge ourselves into and just share it with you guys and do it alongside you. So thank you for watching today. Like Josh said, spread your light, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a MaJeliv day.
Bye.
Bye.